You were about to talk a little bit about the Cimarron Hotel.
Right, right. So it was like a special little find. It's if you can see, it's kind of nestled at the base of this hill, past the Philmont Boy Scout Ranch, which is this massive amount of forest land up there. Mm-hmm. And you pull up to the property, you buzz through the gate, and I'm driving up probably about a quarter-mile dirt road. And as you're driving up the road, there are literally deer and antelope and horses grazing around you. And you pull up to this glorious old Pueblo-style house that was built by this Scottish gentleman from the East Coast in 1910. And the innkeepers, a young couple named Noel and Joe, came out to meet me. And you walk in and you kind of... Zane Grey's, who's one of my favorite writers.
Sure, the Western writer.
He used to spend a lot of time up there. There are first edition books in every room that you stay in there. You walk in and the den feels like a place where literary people used to come, probably pour a little bourbon, sit by the fire, have some chats.
Here's the den.
That's the lovely den right there. There's original Remington sculptures in the house.
Oh my goodness.
And it looks like a regular house you can just go hang out in.
You know, it's got that whole territorial style. There's kind of a U shape to it with this gorgeous patio in the middle. Each room has its own fireplace. Each room has the original tile. It's very, very comfortable. And there were two other gentlemen that were staying there, which I'm always happy about when you've got somebody else at a B&B with you that you can have some conversations with. But you're right there at the bottom of this hill, and there are hiking trails that you can go off onto. They have a thing where if you find antlers, like elk antlers, you can take them home. It's your own little treasure that you get to take home, or you can donate them back. But the food was great. Joe, the innkeeper, did this really lovely breakfast in the morning. There was just something really magical about being up there that I really loved. And you go back into town and you kind of find the little treasures in there too.
And you found this little joint where you had dinner.
Yeah.
You got a picture of this place.
The innkeepers recommended I go to a place called Cold Beer.
Okay, so here's cold beer.
But they don't serve beer? What? I'm just kidding.
They do, yes they do. So it's about 12 miles from where I was staying, and you drive down the old highway and you pull up. And it's actually called the Colfax Tavern.
Okay.
But you know, they call it Cold Beer because that's what you see from the road. And you go in, it's a small local place, few tables, a bar. One of the best hamburgers I've had in ages. People say the pizza is really great. Roger, who runs the place, is a piece of work and fun. You know,
you have to be to run a place like this.
He likes to give you a hard time if he doesn't know who you are, and if you can't take that, you're not very good about it. But it was like, I drove to a place called Cold Beer and had a couple of cold beers
and a burger.
And
not a bad deal.
It wasn't a bad deal. And then, you know, you go back to the inn and you sit by the fireplace and chat with these guys. You look out the window and there's all that beautiful, you know, the wild animals just kind of come down. They're kind of comfortable. I didn't see any mountain lions, which I was hoping to do, but...
Now, to get to Cimarron, how far is it off of I-25?
So if you're going up I-25, and that's the hard part right now. You go a little bit past Las Vegas.
Yes.
You can hit the old Santa Fe Trail, or there's another highway. So it's about a 35-minute drive, and in better season, you're driving what they call the Sea of Grass, and it's just this tall green grass on a 2-lane highway, and it's really beautiful. The magpies are out, but right now it's dry, which is a bummer. But it's easily done from I-25, or if you go up through Taos over the pass.
What a great find!
What's that, like 4 hours?
Yeah, just about, and it's worth it. You know, it's one of our little old ranching towns that needs to be seen.
Yeah.
And they could use some visitors right now.
They're nice staycations.
It's a great staycation. This whole state is full of great staycations.
It really is.